Oh, hey guys. God, when's the last time I saw you, man? Look, my hair is all bleached, getting bleached out again. Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. Trying to go all gray, man. Uh, Gray anyway. I think gray looks cool, man. As long as it's rocking gray, man. Well, anyway, my technical advisor, she's had her ups and downs, and I guess we all have. My ups and downs have been with the people that are messing with me and fucking with me, and they still are. I don't understand how or why. I understand some of the why, but sorry, man. I got kind of vain about my hair. I know it sucks, man. I'm an old fucking crippled, but right now, they've been gassing me. I'm talking, man. You can see the shit. I'm gonna show you guys some of the shit. But they do it every night. Like last night, I'm trying to go to bed, and I can feel particles raining down on me, man. And I'm freaking out. And so I haven't slept last night. I'm not doing drugs. Fuck. I'm gonna do drugs. You're goddamn right. If the fucking cops are involved in this shit, they're gassing me, man. I thought that shit went out with fucking Adolf Hitler, Saddam Hussein. I mean, I know that Syrian dude Assad does it. But he was like a dentist in England before he became dictator. I just kind of figured it was like laughing gas or something, but it's not. He's killing people. He's a douchebag. But where do Americans get off doing this shit? Where do they think that's right? I mean, I don't motherfucking know. So anyway, in my anger a month or so ago, I I caulked the attic access stairs, the pull down stairs. I caulked with what little caulk I had because fumes were coming out, man. I could see it, man, like rolling out. And so I was kind of like, all right. And I ran out of caulk, and so a lot of good that fucking did. And anyway, so anyway, there's assholes up there right now, and they're drilling holes. Guess what they drill holes for? There's holes all in the ceiling above me that where they can spray shit out on me. And I almost think that it's not good for me. And they got the balls to say, "Oh, I do drugs. I've never sold drugs. Yes, I'll do drugs." But usually it's like if I run into somebody and they say, "Hey, man, like, yeah, sure, man, cool, thanks, man." It's not like fucking wake and bake and fucking gotta stay high. What's the use of being high if you're not straight? You gotta have your mind right, man. If your mind ain't right, what the fuck? What, you want to get fucked up? So anyway, my damn technical advisor. I don't mean that in a disparaging way. I think the world of her. She's not here to help me. I know that the neighbors they love it when she's around because I'm not cussing as much. I mean, I cuss a lot, and I don't. A lot of it's pain. I'm in severe pain. I mean, excruciating, like motherfucking getting hit with a hammer pain. That's all the time, and I try not to let that affect the way I treat people. However, if they piss me off, well, it kind of amplifies my profanity laden discourses to them. So, I'm looking for my comb, man. Lose shit. Well, there it is. I never fixed it. There it is. I dropped it. Oh, well, anyway. mm, Last time I was on camera, I had a damn it. Let's get some more light here. I can't even see. Do. Hold on. See any lighting technicians? I need sound tech. I need all that kind of crap, man. What I'd like to do is start filming the rocket launches from the Cape because nobody films it here from the West Coast, and we're in a unique position. I've been watching this shit all my life. I watched, the Saturn launches when man went to the moon. And anyway, especially the night launches, we see them uh, pretty much. They come off the pad, and we're 175 miles away to the Cape here. and they film it on the East Coast. You see it from Miami, all that crap, East Coast crap. But nobody films it from the West Coast, and we're at a unique vantage point where we're like, as they're taking off, and if they're going equatorial or south, if they go north, well, that's unusual, but they hardly ever do those polar launches anyway. But if they do those equatorial launches, they're burning hard fuel because they want to get up to orbit. They want to reach that escape velocity, which is very important for those geosynchronous. Whenever you see a geosynchronous launch, they're putting some power into that motherfucker because they want that bitch up there. It's got to be so much power for a certain amount of time, and they're fucking kicking full power. So anyway, that first stage is what you're seeing. The second stage, generally, it starts burning. Then it goes into a vacuum. It's what they call a vacuum engine. It operates in a vacuum and it radiates the heat instead of just the ablative shit coming off of it. So anyway, you see the second stage, and then it kind of goes away. Now the space shuttle, which we don't have anymore, of course, that was different. I've seen it track all the way across to where it was going around the curvature of the Earth, coming back down, and that was kind of boring after a while. I was like, man, I'm getting tired. But anyway, I think if I had a couple people to help me, man, we'd get. Oh, and when they bring that SpaceX, I watched one of the first ones when they were first doing it. It's like they're going to bring the first stage back to the Cape, and I'm thinking it was a night launch. It was the middle of the night, and I got lucky. I went to one of my spots, and I was like, great, clear sky. Pre-focused my binoculars and stuff, and I watched it. And as it came back, it was just glowing, and I'm thinking, is that a star? And I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'm kind of into astronomy too. I'm like, there ain't a star in that part of the sky, and I put my binocs back on it, and I'm like, huh, and it was moving, of course, apparent motion, astronomy term. But anyway, it's coming back, and all of a sudden, it would flash every once in a while as it was making corrective moves. I'm sure you've seen it. But anyway, right before it got down to the horizon, it fired full power and it just lit up. It was like so cool. And that was one of the first ones they did where they were getting good at it. Now they've got it down to a science. I mean, God, they can land a ship in the ocean. What the hell, man? So anyway, I want to show you that filing cabinet I did. I kind of wanted to do that because my mom always buys that kind of crap where it's got the normal locking crap. And anyway, if it the problem with that stuff is, it's MDMA wood and flake board and all that. Oh, kind of crap should I hurt? But the problem with it is if it gets too much humidity, welcome to Florida. Like if it sits in your garage for 6 months or too long or through the rainy season, and you'll go to put something in and it'll bust out, and that's a real pain in the ass. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure I still had it in me that I could still function, even though I can't hardly walk or anything. It took me a couple of days to finish it, but it came out pretty damn nice, man. Not a scratch on it. Drawers work, key works. I mean, it's what I call a knockdown, and that just means that you got to put it together. Now you can go to Walmart, Home Depot, Lowe's, Channel Lumber if you're in New Jersey. I worked there for a while. Hey, that's a pretty cool store, But those kind of places where you go and you buy the cabinet, and you got to put it together. And if you're a mom and you buy it and your son comes in, he goes, "Oh shit, not another one." They look so pretty when they're in the box with the picture. You're the schmuck that's got to put it together. That's the way I felt. So anyway, I kind of did this because I wanted to see if I could even do it, without freaking out and fucking it up. So I want to show it to you guys because it came out better than I had even hoped. And then we'll get on with the show. I wish Crystal Lindy was here to do my hair because, believe me, I can fuck it up too. All right, here we go. So here we are. This is a filing cabinet. Mom watches these old goddamn TV shows, Belk Lindsay or whatever the fuck it is. All right, so anyway, this is the filing cabinet. Let me see if I can get in the picture there. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I got my own TV channel. See, there's the filing cabinet. And the drawers work. Everything came out beautiful. I'm amazed that I didn't fuck it up. I mean, not a scratch on it. I'm totally amazed. I couldn't have done it without my technical advisor's help. She kind of kept me from killing everybody. And she's not here right now. And, well, those holes, they were in the wall a while ago on Nationwide. It's a Florida wintertime day. And Mom came home last night, and I got my crappy old workbench out here. But I like it because it's got clamps on it, and I'm a woodworker, so I like that where you can clamp stuff. But man, she comes in, she hits my workbench and slams it into the garage door, man. I don't, I don't know if she does it on purpose or if, she is getting old, What the fuck I am too. Um. So anyway, I'm trying to fight off the pain for another couple of days. I mean, pain inspires me, but pain also makes it where I can't hardly move. So when I feel good, I get ambitious, and the ambition makes me hurt even worse. If I had antibiotics, that would help, but I don't have any antibiotics. And not only don't I trust doctors, but I really freak out around them because they treat me like dog shit a lot of times. They're like, "What's the matter? You look fine to me. Walk across my office. All right, you're fine." I'm like, "You fucking asshole." Because I got long hair and I drink beer and I say I smoke pot, man. What the fuck? What douchebags? And the clean cut assholes, those are the ones that are your fucking opioid fucking dope dealing cocksuckers. Nah, I don't know, man. Things are fucked up. Ugh. Damn. See, that's the problem. That little bit of walking right there kicked my ass. The pain in my hips and my back is incredible. It's going to take a few before I can get up and hit it again. And I keep hitting it and hitting it because that's the way I was taught. I got this shirt out of the garbage, man. All my shit got burned up. Fucking, I don't have any sweatshirts. I got one flannel shirt that's all fucked up from the fire. The only reason I keep it is because the lady that gave it to me, man, also gave me my dog. And I love them both, And so, only damn jackets. Now, I ain't saying nothing bad about fucking field jackets, but, that's all I got to wear, man. I don't have any other fucking jackets. And everybody fucking looks at me like I'm some fucking, well, I know I am, but I mean, what I mean is, I wish I had some kind of other jacket to wear. Maybe I'll go to Goodwill and see if I can find one. Like some kind of Michael Jackson jacket. I don't fucking know, man. Anything. Ugh. This one, this chick I know, her husband rides a Ninja, and I think I gave him. Let me see what I know. I gave him one jacket. I think I may have gave him two jackets. The only two jackets I had that weren't um my Army field jackets, and of course he never gave them back. I'm gonna have to ask them. If they come into town, I'm gonna say, "Hey, bring me at least one of my jackets." It gets old riding around. Yeah, there's that crazy Army stupid motherfucker with his piece of shit bike. But so anyway, this one dude, he's a roofer. But I mean, when you say somebody something like I always say I'm a carpenter because I am a carpenter. I'm proud to be. It's being a framing carpenter here in Florida. If you stick at it for a long time, and it sucks. The heat's brutal. The conditions are brutal. For many years, I continually got fucked by everybody. A lot of bosses were crackheads that I didn't know because I never did it. I hated it. It's like I just couldn't stand. And so if I had a boss that was a crackhead, he would conceal it, and I knew sometimes, but it was like, well, and most of the time I wound up getting fucked because that's what crackheads do. And then finally, I actually had a couple of good, real. I've had some good bosses. I can't say everybody was bad. I've had some good people I've worked for, and then the damn economy collapsed, and it was pretty bad down here, and I kind of hung in there, and pay scale went down, 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 and I just hung in there, and about the time it started getting better, oh God, I got this infection in my foot, and it went up the left side of my body, and it got up to my neck, and I got scared, and I went to the emergency room, and they kind of gave me some antibiotics and blew me off. I took the antibiotics, and I felt better, and it was still like deep in my shoulder. I'm like, man, I can still feel it. So I went back to work, and I don't know if it was a week or 2 weeks later, it came back like twice as hard, and it scared the shit out of me. And the doctors wouldn't do anything, and I couldn't understand it. And I mean, goddamn, and it's never gotten better, and it's destroying my fucking body. Goddamn, I can't even hardly walk now. I mean, like walk like across the room. You know, fuck. If I could walk, I'd work. Everybody thought I was lazy because I don't look bad. Well, I look bad now, of course, but for the longest time, people are like, "Oh, you're just lazy. You just don't want to do anything. Come on, throw some plywood on the roof. I'll pay you. You're just a pussy, or you just want to get drunk." Fuck, man. I wish. You don't beat the government by taking a fucking disability check. Goddamn. What do I buy this month? What can I do without? That's basically what it is. All my life I worked, and all of a sudden that was taken away from me. Um, I don't have any fallback. I'm not a rock musician. I can't play instruments. I can barely play a radio. Fucking computers are beyond me. Fucking I don't steal. I mean that. Fuck that. And there's a reason. But not into dealing drugs. I think I'm too mean. And I tell people that, and they go, "Well, that's the kind that you need to be a drug dealer." I'm like, "No," I said, "I'm the kind that would be chopping their arms and heads and stuff off. I'm too mean." Um, Pretty much. And I can't. I'm not an artist. I can draw cartoons. I can draw satire. I can write pretty good. I mean, I think I've got a keen grasp of. I know what I can do better than anything else. I think seriously, and whether it's for emphasis, uh, I don't know, man. I think I could seriously give a course on profanity and how to use it in the modern English system. You can horrify people, you can entice people, you can. Oh my God. I mean, I cuss too much. I mean, I really do. I mean, I don't like it. I like to cuss for fun, like I used to. Or somebody pisses me off. "Hey, you stupid fucking motherfucker," something like that. Some kind of casual. "Do what? Fuck you," that kind of stuff. The fun stuff. Cussing because I'm in pain or because I'm constantly being fucked with. That's no fun. They took all the joy out of my cussing. Now it's like, motherfucker. Damn. It'd be like if you were a prostitute, and you got into prostitution because you liked having sex, man. Boy, that feels good. And I'm making money. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, I'm not having those multiple orgasms anymore. Damn. It's kind of the way it is with me. Not sex. I mean, God, that's been a while. I got old. Some people listen to my advice and They look at me sometimes with respect. Not everybody. Some people look at me and say, "Oh, you're just an old dumbass," But you know, I found out I gotta watch out what I say to, especially younger kids. I mean, being on a carpentry crew and working around your friends, and back then you kind of knew everybody, and you played sports, and hey, asshole, you fucking dumb shit. I remember I cut myself one time pretty good, and my buddy was up on the tie beam, and I'm bleeding pretty good. I mean, well, I'm not gonna cut my arm off or anything. It was just a slice. What didn't even need stitches, but it hurt. There was a lot of blood. He goes, oh man. He goes, go pour gasoline on it. I've been in the army, before that. So had he, and you got a lot of first aid, and at least in what I did in the army. You first aid first, and then the killing, because you got to take care of yourself. Yeah, the medics might not be there, but he's like, go pour some gasoline on. I'm like, really? And I go running over the gas can. He's like, no, you stupid motherfucker. I'm like, fuck. Shit, man. Hey, this one dude, man. This son of a bitch, he ought to fucking be on here. He's fucking hilarious. If I can ever get him on here, I'm going to do it, man. This guy's great. I grew up with him and his brother, and his brother died, and I went to the funeral, and I think it was one of the few funerals I've ever been to, but we all grew up together and played sports, and his older brother was a year older than us, and God, we all had fun, man. We rode dirt bikes, man, played football, but man, ever since elementary school, man, this motherfucker could push my buttons and I could push his. I remember in sixth grade, I got paddled because the son of a bitch, he pissed me off. He was drawing. He was an artist now, a real artist, man. This guy, fucking artist, pure art, man. This guy's good, and a comedian too. This fucker's hilarious. He was drawing fucking like lips and shit on his thing. It's going pop. I'm going, God damn it, Jeff, and he's leaving fake lip marks on my fucking cheek. And we're in sixth grade. We had this guy. I thought he was an asshole. I'm sorry. I know he's dead now, and I still think he was kind of an asshole. But well, he was an asshole to me anyway. But fucking, so I get pissed off at my buddy, and I say, "See, all right, motherfucker." Well, he goes to the bathroom. You got to walk down the hall. You're in sixth grade. Do. Walk down the hall, take a whiz, get a drink of water. Come walking back. And so I stuck a tack on his fucking seat on his fucking desk, and I went to the teacher. I said, "Hey, can I go to the bathroom?" Well, Jeff just went. As soon as he comes back, you can go. I said, "Okay." So as soon as he walks in, I walk out, and I'm walking down the hall. Do. Everything's quiet, and all of a sudden I hear, "Yow!" I'm like, that motherfucker. You know, he saw the damn thing. He didn't sit on that motherfucker. He saw it. You have to be blind not to see a fucking tack sitting on your chair. So anyway, I think that was one of the. No, it might not have been the last time. But boy, I got paddled for that. I wasn't. I wasn't even pissed at him. I was pissed at him for being a dick and faking it. But man, shit. And he was one pussy getting motherfucker. We were on the same football team in junior high and shit. And his older brother, man, we'd ride dirt bikes through the Palmettos, and you'd be riding that dirt bike, wow, man, bounce through the Palmettos, all of a sudden you'd flip off. It wouldn't hurt you, your kids and Palmettos were kind of soft, as long as you didn't hit a tree or anything, which, I guess we were lucky, we weren't so much great as we were lucky, I think luck plays a part in a lot of things. But my dad had a Honda 750. And my old man was 6'9", so my old man was tall. And their dad was kind of short, not like a mid, kind of short. I'm 6 feet and he was shorter than me. But that doesn't mean these guys are built for fighting. I'd rather fight a big guy than a small guy because them motherfuckers are hard. So I'm serious about that too. But my dad had a Honda 750, and I had a Honda 125, and I think they had want to say I hate to fuck it up. A Yamaha was I think it was either Yamaha or Cali, whatever it was a good one, And so we'd ride the dirt bikes and shit together, and sometimes their old man, he was more of a hardcore dude than my dad. He had a Norton 850 Commando, man. That motherfucker was badass. I mean, it would shake more than a Harley. It shake. I can't even say it, man. I don't want to piss too many people off. Well, yeah, I want to piss the right people off, not by making fun of people. Well, yeah, I do, but not like that. And if I do, forgive me, all right. But I'm hoping I can get my tech advisor over here. She's got a lot of work to do. I've got to get batteries for my bike. I got to figure out how to um, figure out how to do all kinds of shit, man. She's smart, and I don't have a whole lot of support these days. And that's just, I guess, the way it goes. But I wasn't supposed to be this old and poor and crippled and ugly and stupid, and you know what I mean. They were supposed to be different. I mean, I was ready to buy a house and get married again. But I mean, we're old and older this time, and I had a good job making good money. I mean, real good money. You know, I earned it. I mean, it's not like I don't think I've ever had a job where I didn't earn the fucking money. I've never had a gimme job. I mean, I've heard of them. I think I've seen one or two, but it took me a long time to get to a place of comfort as a framing carpenter, and a lot of that was because I get out there and fucking get the work done, and just snap know what's going on. But goddamn, after you do anything for about 20 years, if you're not good at it, you might be kind of stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. No, but I did other things. But goddamn, building houses, they paid. They needed somebody that could get out there in that brutal heat and humidity. I used to call it the long, grim march through summer. It starts about May, when every morning you get out there, and even at 7 o'clock in the morning, you're sweating, and it's not going to let up until like September, maybe the middle of September, and even then it's going to be brutal, and you're going to have a few cold days here and there. It's called the long, grim march through summer, where goddamn every day you get up and you're just like, son of a bitch, and you better learn how to fucking take care of yourself. I mean, seriously, nobody else will. Make sure you got your water, your Gatorade, whatever you have, electrolytes. Make sure you got the right kinds of food. It's no use killing yourself. I've had people make me go sit down. No, you go sit down. I need you on this job. Well, I'm not working. Well, go sit your ass down. You're no good to me when you're not working. I've had people do that to me. Not a whole lot, but a few times, and I've done it to a couple of guys. Where, hey, go sit down. I'm not mad at you. This isn't punishment. This is I can tell you're overheating. Um, if you have a heat stroke, It's gonna fuck you up. They try to get up after a few minutes. I'm ready. I can go back. No, no, no. Sit your ass down. it's it's hard to do that. It's hard, and what I call an enforced inactivity, which is my problem because ever since I got this damn infection, I've had to not do things. No, I can't get up and walk over there. No, I can't mow the yard. No, I can't be jumping up and down. It is not within the realm of possibility. The pain that it induces doesn't last just then. It lasts for days and weeks, and it causes the infection to spread throughout your fucking body, and it doesn't ever get better, and nobody gives a fuck. You know, I don't know. That's a fucked up thing, man. If I had, I think if I had the right treatment, I could get better. If I could, God, all I wanted to do was have a regular job and maybe be able to rent like a garage somewhere, and even a single car garage, and have like maybe a couple of saws and belt sanders and some woodworking stuff, and make like little decorative boxes or custom stuff. Stuff that hey, I saw that somewhere. I want to do something like that. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I planned on doing. I mean, really, really, really. I mean, I drew. If I saw something, like, it sucks. I've been to prison. Stupid shit. Pretty much, don't fuck with cops. If you're drinking and you're mad, it's best to just go to bed. It's, even though you're right, it doesn't matter. Um, so anyway, and I'm old, and I don't need that crap. But I'm sorry. But when I was in there, I read a lot. God, I read a lot. I've probably read in my lifetime thousands of books. Oh my God. Uh, Science fiction, fantasy, some crime, detective stuff. If it's good, lots of crazy shit. Um, I'll tell you what I can do. I can start reading a book, and if it's a pseudonym or if it's a woman that I don't know, within the first chapter, I'll know it's a fucking woman, right? Because they have their view is just totally. I can tell. I mean, seriously, I can. And it doesn't mean anything bad. Sometimes their point of view is all right, but sometimes when they're depicting certain things to do with male ego action stuff, they got it totally wrong. Sometimes they just don't know. It's like, I don't know, when somebody looks at you and says, "Look at that piece of shit." You know, don't judge a book by its cover. I mean, some, but not totally. I mean, if like me, I'm old and ugly. Yeah, I look like I'm an old drunk. Well, yeah, I used to drink quite a lot of. Yeah, I did drink a lot. Um, and it's not always the best thing to do. And I kind of started learning as I got older through the school of hard knocks. Start getting too drunk, go home. Don't glad hand your way around the bar. I used to just duck out and disappear, man. Somebody be like, "Man, what happened? You disappeared last night." Yeah, when I was getting kind of drunk, and I just decided to go. Well, you could have said bye. I said, yeah, and then that'd have been an hour later, and I'd have been real drunk. If you're in a bad mood, don't drink. Um, I mean, seriously. Um, Drinking does not solve all your problems. It can help once in a while. It can help if you've got insomnia. Um, Up until this shit here, this bullshit started going on, my joints hurt really bad, and I sometimes I'd wake up, and I'd be like, man, it's 1 or 2 in the morning. I've slept a couple hours, and I'm like, I know I can't go back to sleep. And then it got to be a habit too, though, to where I'd be like, I say, all right, fuck it, I'd get up, I'd get my bike and my my radio, if I had a radio back then, before I had smartphones and all that kind of crap. Um, or I'd grab my, phone and my speaker, and a couple of beers. I used to find out that if I was hurting really bad, because I didn't get shit from the doctors because they all thought it was a drug abuser ass fucking holes. I'm in so much fucking pain. I'm the one that should have all that opioid shit, and they won't give it to me because they think I'm going to abuse it. Dick suckers. Even when I'm blind on the black market, I don't abuse it. Fuck. I grew up. I grew up with a dad that had to take pills. So me, pills ain't for fun. They're for fucking helping. Um, so I take 2, maybe 3 a leave. Um, I get on my bike and I go out into the boonies where nobody was, and I could play my music real loud and sing along karaoke style. And I used to think it'd be fun, especially when I was like, well, I don't drink as much as I used to because I'm poor, you know, and I used to hate karaoke because I was a pool shooter, and if I wanted to go into a bar with music, it would be either shooting pool or a band, and I started thinking it'd be kind of cool maybe to see if I could get a couple of chicks and maybe be my backup singer and go fucking and have them do a little dance routine and sing backup and shit. That'd be pretty jamming. And nobody ever wanted to do it with me. And then um, it's hard to sing when you don't have all your teeth. You sound like a Sylvester cat with that putty tat. So now I can't sing karaoke. I can still go out occasionally, 2 or 3 in the morning, get a cup of coffee and sing a little bit, but it ain't like it used to be. I had another street I called my astronomy street, and there was like this high grass on the side of the road, and it was there for years, for years. The thing is probably dead now, but everything changes. But I found one of those plastic lawn chairs somebody threw out, and I could throw it in the high grass, and it would disappear, and I could go out there at night, and I could reach over in the high grass and pluck it out, and I'd have a chair to sit in, and I'd have my music and stuff, and I like meteor showers, because it was so dark out there. I'd just kick back, drink beer, listen to music, and watch for meteors. It's nothing. You just look at the sky and do, and you will see them. Um, I can't remember which one. I'm wanting to say, gosh darn it. It was like in April, I believe. When the mosquitoes are bad, boy, you gotta have mosquito spray. They will eat you. It's just you either have it or you're gonna get eaten. And at my age, I don't want to get eaten anymore. Um, but in the wintertime, it's nice, but it's cold. And back then, there was hardly anybody out there ever. And I could actually build a small fire. Like I get pine cones, pine needles, a couple of branches or something. I have a small fire in the street or on the side of the street. And not have to worry. Don't even fucking worry about shit. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. And all that changed. Um, I knew it would someday, but it's just kind of messed up. My astronomy street's gone. It was so cool. My camp's gone. I hadn't been out there in months. Never, never been in a situation like this where people are lying about me, and I've never been gassed ever. I mean, this happens daily, nightly. I mean, um, I can't believe that anybody in the U.S. government would do some shit like that unless they were truly evil. I mean, I'm a convicted felon. I've been to prison, of course. Not allowed to have guns. Boy, they sure gave me one when I was a scout in the army, though, motherfucker. And guess what? We didn't kill each other. But if I had a gun right now, these people, I don't know if they're in the attic or what, but I would go up in there and I would just, I know they got equipment up in there. I'm pissed off about it. They've got nozzles coming down through here. They spray different things. There's different gases. A gas is something where you can, people just, the gas that comes out, the one kind of gas, it looks like gas fumes. You can see it rippling. And it's like, well, I don't think that's good for me. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure it's not good. They're not trying to help me. Why are they fucking doing that shit? There's others where there's like microbeads that come down, and I've seen them land on my cell phone, and where a little microbead hits, and it's like, wow, you can feel it kind of sometimes. And then they'll burst, and it's like, what the fuck is that shit? I try to lay down on the couch. They've got me sighted in there. My bedroom. I try to lay down. As soon as I lay down, it's like a gas cylinder opening. You can hear it hissing, man. Whoever they got testing for, my ears must. I'm pretty sure my ears are good. My ears are good, but that's probably from the years I spent, not working, hiding in the woods because even if there was 3 or 4 people here, come here, I can't come here and look at that. I can't be jumping up and walking around. This one guy I worked for years and years and years ago. A while back, we went somewhere, and he was like, "Well, we're gonna come over here to the Circle K and get beer." I'm like, "All right." I said, "Well, park right in front of the door." I said, "I can't walk very far." Some bitch parks all the way across from the pumps, like the furthest place away. He was, "Aren't you gonna go get beer?" I said, "I can't walk that far, motherfucker." And he didn't believe me. And my one buddy that was with me, you know, he's like, "Hey, yeah," he goes, "He's serious. He can't walk that fucking far." And sometimes people are assholes just to be fucking assholes, I guess. I quit doing that a long time ago. I wasn't supposed to be pissed off at all these people at this time in my life, and I get moved into this neighborhood, into this I call it a setup house. The cocksucker that tried to set me up for fucking dealing methamphetamines, which is what he was doing, trying to say I was doing. Hey, I've never dealt drugs in my life. I mean, seriously, I've done drugs, but I've never dealt them. I don't even weigh shit. If I get anything, like say, smoke pot all my life, so we use pot as a reference. I'm smoking pot since I was young. I get a bag of weed, I know what it's supposed to look like. I'm not running in the house, getting out of scale, going, man, it was a gram short. When people pull that kind of shit, it's like, what are you, a fucking retard? You know what I mean? So I was like, oh, it looks good to me. The only time I've ever even cared is if I actually thought I was getting fucked. And I've got other people to reference from, people, no, you're all right, or yeah, you got fucked. And so I don't even know how to weigh anything. I've never been rich enough to afford, a pound or a key or whatever. No, I'd be lucky just to get high once in a while. Hell, marijuana's fucking legal now anyway. They sell it in stores. They got fancy names for it. Fuck, I remember we had Panama. We had Panama Black. It wasn't Panama Red. This shit was Panama Black, and it was kick ass. That was some good shit. Um, Matatuska Thunderfuck, all kinds of shit. And sometimes what is this? Then for the longest time, the only thing when I get weed, I want it to be good. I don't want somebody selling me weed. It's like, okay, that's good. And then all of a sudden you get it's like, man, I'm not even getting high off this crap. They want to make a buck, so they screw you. It's kind of why I could never do anything I didn't believe in. I could always believe in carpentry. I could always believe in building something. If I built it, it was going to be right, and I could say, yeah, that's worth $40, you piece of shit, or get the fuck out of here. It wouldn't be blowing sunshine up somebody's ass. Which brings me to a flashback to Germany. Rightly so, I was getting my ass chewed in the captain's office by the captain, who was about 6'3". It's kind of I wouldn't I wouldn't say fear. It's more like you let the captain down. You know what I mean? And he's chewing your ass. And it's like, goddamn, it kind of hurts. And well, he asked me something, and I gave him a kind of a bullshit answer. Not being a smart ass, but it was something that you hear all these hippie type legal fucks always using. Well, nobody can prove it. And he looks at me and his eyes got pissed and he says, are you blowing sunshine up my ass, boy? And I am standing there at attention. And he's about this far away. And I'm praying to God, please don't laugh. Please don't let me laugh. Please don't laugh. Oh, man, if I'd have laughed, I don't know what would have happened. I don't know if he would have killed me. I just don't know. Thank God I didn't laugh. So I just like using that little term thanks to, I can't remember his name. I remember my basic training captain. I remember what he said. He said, I want you men to remember, he's black. When you're back on the block, smoking your dope and drinking your wine, you will always be cavalry troopers. And I'm thinking, damn. And here it is many years later. And son of a fucking bitch, he was right. You don't meet many cav troopers. But boy, I met a scout. No, I'm old, I was in Germany. Um, this guy, I guess, was in Afghanistan or Iraq. I'm not sure exactly. I think he was in Iraq. And we were in buying beer. is it? Do I have it here? You know, my Army hat. You probably see me wear it. It's the only thing I've ever bought that said Army on it that I liked. And he goes, "You were in the Army?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "Were you?" He goes, "Yeah." I said, "Well, what'd you do?" He goes, "I was a Cap Scout." And I said, "Son of a bitch, I was too." And we started laughing and hooting. And he says, "If you ain't Cap," and I said, "You ain't shit." And we were laughing. There was about six people in line. Everybody else was kind of laughing too, and we would start joking. I told him, I said, "Man," I said, "you ever fucking see me, you need anything, you ask me, and I'll give it to you, man." I said, "I don't fucking care." I said, "You don't see many Cab Scouts," and that was kind of rough. I don't care where you were. Fucking being a scout's a motherfucker. Of course, we used to always say, if you ain't cab, you ain't shit. Well, everybody else used to always say, well, that means you are shit. So, it's got its upside and downside. But I know that we go to the field and a major training area, like Grafenbeer in Germany, the first time we go there. And it's like, wow, man, they got an EM club, an NCO club, and all this shit, big wide open spaces. And it's like, don't even bother trying to go there. The cab will be kicked out the first night. It's like, what? Sure as shit. It might take 2 days. But all of a sudden, it's like, the cavalry is not allowed to go to any enlisted club. Or it's like, God damn, man, what the fuck? Bunch of troublemakers. I fit right in. But anyway, so I'm surprised that filing cabinet came out good. I mean, I had to lay out the instructions on the floor. I can't walk. It hurts, and uh, thank God there was no standing involved. Um, and I got it. I got the cabinet built, and I think I got one drawer built. I think. And I started on the second one, and I had to stop. I was just hurting so bad. And then I always worry when I do something like that I'll go back to it and I'll fuck it up or something. And I went back and everything. I can't believe I didn't get mad at it and throw anything. Nothing broke. I mean, sometimes you got to put those lock nuts or cam locks. You put those cam locks in sometimes they screw into the one thing into the wood. They pretty much they've improved upon it a millionfold. I got to give them that. But it used to be you put one in, and if you weren't careful, if you pulled it out, you're kind of fucked. Of course, you can glue it, but then you do five or six like that, you got a whole bunch of bullshit to deal with. This thing came out perfect, which speaks to the quality of the manufacturer, which I didn't even. I think I got the box out here. But anyway, I would use that manufacturer because everything in it even had a small bag of extra parts, which I think I might have needed one probably because I lost like a cam lock and they had a couple of spares or something. But right now, dummy me. Um, oh, let me show you this, man. There used to be this old lady that lived next door to me when I was a carpenter, and my son was young and like real young when he was like kind of baby to whatever. And she was really nice. And back then I was a framer and had long hair, ponytail down my back, and was loud and listened to rock and roll and drank and laughed and had a good time pretty much. And all my neighbors liked me, even the old people. I had people next door that were bikers. They were a little bit older than me, and sometimes I had a jamming stereo, and sometimes I'd go off on that stereo. I mean, just super crank it. I just, especially when my my son's mom left me, and I'd be like, hey, I didn't bother you guys too much with my music, did I? And they'd be like, no, no, no. They said, we don't mind, and let us know you're all right. And I was like, damn, thanks. But anyway, the old lady, I mean, when I say old, I'm old, of course, but I mean, she's, let's say, 70s, maybe 80s, ancient old. Oh, God, I'm old. But her and her boyfriend got married, and she was moving, and they gave me a couple of things, and one was this. This is what's left of the cane that he gave me, and I think it came from Oregon or Washington State, and it used to be about over 6 feet long, and now it's like an old man's cane because dumbass me went all psycho and was trying to poke it through the ceiling because I was getting gassed and trying to sleep and pissed off and broke the motherfucker. Um, and I never thought I'd need a cane. I can't even walk without it hardly. And I broke the darn thing. Yeah, I used to shoot guns, raise hell, smoke dope, drink beer, tell everybody to suck my dick in a jolly kind of way. And everybody liked me. And I move into this fucking neighborhood, and not one of these cocksucking neighbors has ever done anything except treat me like dog shit. And so I have no problem opening up the door, whatever time of day or night it is, and yelling, "You can all suck my fucking dick, you pieces of shit," and mean it, and hope somebody's gonna get mad. Fucking, all I try to do is be nice and help people, and I got fucked for it. But that doesn't make me, that doesn't turn me into one of the fuck boys or assholes like them. Doesn't make me want to fuck people. It just wants me to get these fucking assholes off my ass and to fuck the people that have fucked me. I mean, I can't even walk now. If I would have moved into this house after the fire and been able to rest for a week or two, I'd have been happy. I'd have been like, all right, I've been relaxed. And instead, every fucking night I got harassed. And that's been going on every fucking day and night since I've been in this motherfucker. And the cops are in on it. How can they be doing this shit? I mean, you know, if I had a fucking lawyer, I'd sue every motherfucker around here. I'd bulldoze their houses, turn them into a septic field, and force them to come here at least once a week to look at their shitty fucking houses getting shit on. I'm serious. And I'd fucking take the cops' money too for being dickheads. I can't even ask them for help. These people that fucking set this shit up, man, they're still sucking the cops' dicks or whoever, whatever law enforcement agency it is. But you know, this, I used to call the guards in Florida, of course. Sorry, Florida's got its own pretty much terminology. I don't give a fuck if you're from New York or California or Chicago or whatever. Florida prisons can be kind of rough, and I know people are gonna talk shit. Yeah, just go there. Yeah, I've heard it all, I've seen it all. But I've also been to some of the rougher prisons here in Florida, and um, to where you just get used to calling the guards shit eaters. Not to the, just call them shit eaters. And so then I went from a rough place to a rougher place to a nice place with a nice boss who was a guard. And this friend of mine says, your boss, Mr. Bond, he's pretty good. He's pretty nice to you, and I said, yeah. He goes, he's pretty nice for a shit eater. I said, yeah, yeah. He goes, they're not all shit eaters. And I said, I know, I know. He goes, well, you don't really need to be calling them shit eaters, do you? It kind of hurts their feelings. And I was like, yeah, maybe you're right. And um, he was right. And so that was back in '05 or '06. And so I stopped even using the word shit eater. And since this crap's been going on and the shit that I've been going through and the experiences I've had, I started using the term shit eater to refer to any law enforcement. And that's fucked up, man. It's like 15 years later, and these assholes, these motherfuckers have got me calling cops shit eaters again because I'm starting to hate them because there ain't one motherfucker I can trust or talk to. Fucking, the one time I did, they laughed at me. It's like, what the fuck? So here it is. Let's see, 2005, 15 years later. Didn't even think about the term shit either. You got to have cops. What are you going to have? A bunch of assholes running around shooting each other? Pretty much. You got to have cops. For just even, you know, traffic and stuff. You got to have them. They're necessary. And you got your good ones, you got your bad ones. And you got your good ones that sometimes have a bad day. And you got your bad ones that are sometimes good. You know, um, but boy, just to see all this shit that's going on here, the shit that's happened to me, the lies that have been told about me. The best lies are lies that use a lot of truth to make the lie seem plausible. I was never much of a liar. I was never a player when it came to women. I mean, I like women. mm. And no, I mean I really do. God, but I got sidetracked. They always mess me up. But about a year ago, up until they started doing this shit and started. See, I didn't know for the longest time when I found out. That's one reason I was so mad. And one here was people that I thought were friends that were fucking me, and they were acting like friends while they were fucking me, and I had no idea. And they were laughing at me and telling everybody how stupid I was and shit. And so that made it even more hurtful. And then they know that I hurt, and they knew how to make me keep hurting, how to keep me awake all the time, how to fucking drive me crazy, so to speak. Except I'm not crazy. I'm just fucking homicidally pissed off. There's a motherfucking difference. However, in all my years, I've never killed anybody. And there's been times when people have tried to kill me and I didn't kill them. I just, I don't know, is Christian, I don't know. Um, there's all kinds of reasons, but to take somebody's life for a stupid reason, you can justify anything. You really can. I mean, that's what lawyers are all about. You can justify it. You can take any position in the world and you can justify it. Well, I'm right because you know you vilify the other guy. That's what they've done to me, and you know I've never ever lived in a shittier neighborhood than this. The shittiest neighbors, being treated like shit. I lived in Englewood, New Jersey, with these two black chicks, predominantly black community. And well, I I've never had a problem. Never had a problem with black people. This neighborhood right motherfucking here. White, black, it don't matter. They all suck. I don't know what the fuck they've been told, but it was pure lies. And for some reason, they think gassing me is funny. I like to find somebody that would have the, um, I keep saying if I had it used to be back when I was a carpenter, carpentry, to tell you the truth, building houses, um, whatever, houses, condos, um, a lot of places have wooden roofs, that, steel studs, so you're doing a wooden roof, but I mean, that's where the skill comes in when you're doing the angles, and you got to be able to. I've got good balance, even though I'm hurting bad right now. I've got good balance. Um, uh, you can't be a wake and baker and have good balance. If you're setting trusses at 7 in the morning, and you're riding the peak, and it's cold, you don't want to be all stoned when that crane's flying a 50, 60 foot truss up. You want your mind right. I used to tell guys, come in and be straight, and try doing that for a few days. Go get high at break time. I don't mind you getting high at break. Unless you fucking shut up. But don't start off the day stupid. There's one dude, hey, you want to talk? I said, nah, man. Man, my eyes are always red. Nobody can tell when I'm high. I said, I can tell. He goes, how? I said, because you're fucking stupid. He finally got the point, I think, years later. It's no big deal. I mean, uh, like if I was slinging plywood, anything on the roof, I could be high as a kite because number one, my balance is incredible, and number two, there ain't nothing about a roof that fucking I just can't like fucking. Is, to me, is I would say no thought required, but after you've done it like a million times, it's just kind of like automatic. It's like training, you know what I mean? I think that's the way they taught us, way back when pussies didn't rule the world. These people make fun of me. I'm crippled. I can't walk. If they had known me 10 years ago, most of them would be dead or have their asses whipped, and this shit would have never happened. I would have kicked their ass on the first day. They just know what they can do, and that's what I call a pussy. Picking on somebody that can't do much to get back. They knew what they were doing. That's evil. That's evil. That's SpongeBob, SquarePants, Mermaid, Barnacle Boy. Evil. That's the kind of evil it is. How did I get so fucking old? God damn it. What the fuck time is it? Are you shitting me? Man, I thought it was like fucking 4 in the afternoon. What am I, high? I'm not high. I've been smoking a dope. What a blowjob. Man, I wish I had a big fat doobie for that. Man, I want to smoke a joint right now. I found out smoking pot doesn't really help me with the pain, but what it does help, which is every bit as important, and I hadn't had any weed for God, I don't know how long. Um, it like calms me down and kind of relaxes me to where it eases the pain just because I'm not uptight. Well, anyway, I got to get some shoes. I want to call. I want to call my tech girl, man. She keeps running away, man. I don't know why. She's crazy, man. It's like she thinks that things are supposed to happen like that, man. On on a job site, yeah. But nothing I don't know, like people things. I told her, hey, just mellow out. Things are gonna be all right, and she goes crazy. But not bad, not bad, not bad. Just oh hell, I've done a lot worse. But wish I could run and hide. I got nowhere to hide. I know. I got nowhere to fucking hide. Really sucks. So like, could that be her? I fucking wish, man. I really like her, man. I really, really do. Yeah. Gotta get me another chain. Stand up hard. Ah. Damn. Fuck. Longer. Damn it. Yeah. Damn it. Ah. Mm. Well, I hate to do it, but it's almost that time. Oh, crap, what the hell? Ah. Ah. See, sometimes I don't mind going crazy because uh, proves I'm still a human. Proves I can still act like a cab trooper. Of course, most of these shit bags never even did anything but suck dick all their life. But that's them, not me. A friend of mine, back when I still own guns, and hell, man, that's what I did in the army. You're a scout. It's all about weapons, blowing shit up, destroying shit, killing people. That's why I think a lot of us, when we come home, we kind of want to build things and do things that, because all of our stuff was to destroy. And now, we want to not destroy, not be like that. And boy, he had a. That's the only one I ever saw in person. An M1 carbine. Like Korean War, the Marines used them a lot. They were used in Vietnam a little bit. But the M1, of course, fires the 30 caliber, 30-06 round, and semi-automatic. And my buddy said, it was a short rifle. And he goes, man, this thing will talk to you, man. It's bop, 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 bop. It's like, damn, that thing does talk. The only, my one boss had a model 1907 Winchester, which was a sniper rifle, flip up leap sight, a long rifle, heavy wooden stock, heavy son of a bitch. And it was at a cabinet shop, and the bathroom was back by a back room, and there was sawdust everywhere from we were building out of flake board. We were building custom cabinets for kitchens, mainly kitchens and how new construction, and fine layer of sawdust, and I'd be back taking a crap, and I'd grab that rifle and I'd take it and I'd start looking at it. I'd say, man, this is one nice rifle, bolt action, 30-06, 30 caliber, and I asked him. I said, his name was Phil, man. He taught me how to do cabinets, man. Good man. And I said, Phil, I said, why don't you let me take this home and clean it up for you, Phil? And he goes, oh, sure. It probably, it'd been sitting back there for years. And I took it home and cleaned it up. He goes, you didn't shoot it too if you want to. I said, oh, I'm going to cut it. I said, it'll shoot. And I cleaned it up and I took it out shooting. It was uh, incredible, man. It was like, holy crap. We were standing on a dirt hill out by cowboy camp out of Hillsboro, standing on a dirt hill, and I shot a gar in a canal, blew the gar in half. It came out of the water about 15, 20 feet up in the air, and it looked like what you'd see in one of the World War II movies where the water, comes way up in the air and shit. I was like, holy crap. And my little brother was with me. I said, here, you shoot it, John. And he goes, hell no. He goes, that thing sounds like it kicks. And, it was just loud. But boy, what a beautiful rifle, man. I only shot it a few times, and I had a couple of straps, the quick release straps, from your rucksack that I, somehow had at the house, and I put one of those straps on, so it looked good, it looked real good too, and cleaned up the wood and everything, and the metal, and I saw him years later. I think he's dead now. Most of our dads are. And he said he had it hanging over his fireplace, man. He goes, ever since you gave that to me cleaned up, like, he goes, it's been sitting over my fireplace. So that's cool. I said, it'll shoot. Man, I could have stayed there, gone in partners with him in that cabinet shop, and made money, and I didn't. I moved up north and went to school. I don't freaking know, man. Everything's Everything I've ever done was hard, and it wasn't like instant riches. It was like whoopee doo. Now I don't know. Mm. Well, this damn. No, I can't do that. It's not funny. Yeah, it is, but not her. Oh man, we gotta see what we can find here. What the hell? Oh, Keats, what the hell? Go there. I don't know what the hell this is. Go. Do something. Dummies. Oh, hell no. Oh, here we go. Okay. See, I never knew how people did this stuff. And, she starts sending me these stupid things. And I said, well, how do you do that? And it's an app. It's still fucking an app. I just, how I never had a computer till a couple of years ago. And, uh, same with smartphones. My smartphone was really my first computer, but I never, it's not like I grew up with them. I had a lot of friends with them, to show me how to do things. So, ah, somebody like this girl Beth. When I say girl, I mean, well, she's a girl. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad, but she helps me out immeasurably, incalculably, incredibly more than anybody has in a long time. And boy, that means a lot. Um, so she showed me this thing. She did it for me to where I can get all these, stupid things that I used to wonder how people do that. I didn't know how they did it, but now I can do it. I don't think I'm special or anything. I think I'm kind of stupid because I never knew. Happy corn chip day. Okay, I like that. Let's see what else. What is today? Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh wait a minute. Let's see. Wake up, get your ass. How about get your ass out of bed? I don't think she's in bed. Um. Oh come on. Oh, get well soon. Get over. Get better. Get out. Get what? Get out of here. Get over here. Kind of all redundantly redundant. I don't know how you say that, dumbass. All right, let's see what else we got here. Get over. Get better. Get out. Get out of here. Get over here. All right. Get yo butt out bed. How about that? Let's try that. Put almost anything in here though. Oh, that's kind of. Does glasses, reading glasses, way over there. You'll understand how hard it is to go way over there. Oh, you're gonna have to wait. Mm. The fuck is this? What? I gotta do this one. I know it's stupid, but it's all right. Okay. Um, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. It's just like launching a TOW missile at a Soviet T-62 tank. You got to follow the proper procedure. Okay. All right, all right. That's enough of that crap. Let's see what else we can get. Oh no, not get out of here. Get out of bed. Out of town. Get on. Yeah. All right. Still looking for that one elusive one. Huh. So anyway, you know what? It's been almost an hour and a half. I really was hoping for some more support. I was hoping maybe I had more energy. Um, if anybody could fucking help me in any way, I was even contemplating disappearing. I mean, like not disappearing, like I'm gonna commit suicide. No, I don't believe it. Just not suicidal. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it sucks. I'm sure a lot of people wish I'd have killed myself over the years. Fuck you. But I'm just not that way. And sometimes that's bad because I'm optimistic. Things got to get better. Well, guess what? They haven't gotten better. And so I still like to just disappear. Just fuck everybody. Just walk away. Except that's my problem. I can't motherfucking walk. That's a real fucking problem. Mom's like, "Oh, your uncle said he'd pay to have you fly up to Atlanta," and I'm like, "Fuck that!" I said, "How am I gonna walk through the airport?" I said, "Fuck that!" And then I'm gonna get up there and I'm gonna be trapped because I have no way to get around. Fuck that. Play me fucking stupid. Can't walk through a fucking airport. You can get a wheelchair and yeah, and then I look like a real retard. That's like getting one of them. Hey, there's that fucker. Not damn time. Hmm. Still ain't found what I wanted to send her though. Oh, we gotta redo this. We gotta amend this. Uh, all right, how are we gonna do this? Get Joe. What? Get Joe. Oh, goddamn, that's what I was looking for in the last one. No, bummer. I don't know who she is. What's this? The hell is this? Hell if I know. Hmm. Come on. Where did I get this crap? Motherfucker. How hard? Ooh, that's kind of mean. Grabbing a little baby. Actually, they're not bears. They're actually related to raccoons. Well, I'll tell you what. My tech support has been fucking kidnapped. Fuck is this world coming to? I've never done any stupid shit like that. People are fucking getting evil, man. Anyway, I want to send her something to emphasize how I feel about it. It's huh? Come on, man. Come on. All right. So this is one I'm saying, sending her out. No, I guess it's some actress saying, "Get in here, bitch." So let's see if I can do this without pissing her off. Oops, gotta see. Gotta follow protocol. There we go. Okay. How do you spell biatch? I don't want to piss her off too bad. Biatch. Oh crap! I spelled grow wrong. Oh well. All right, guys. Hey, look. I thought it was gonna be entertaining. I'm really fucking tired. Tired of this shit. Sometimes nighttime is more fun. Especially for the pyrotechnics and shit. And goddamn it, I wish I had somebody that would come over here and fucking give me a goddamn hand. Everything I do is a motherfucker. Takes me forever just to do anything. And when these assholes, that's one reason I was so, they didn't really fuck with me while I was working on that fucking filing cabinet. Maybe they knew that if they pissed me off, I was gonna kill them. They're fucking with me now. And when I get tired like this, I just want to fucking cause mayhem. All right, let me go. She's checked. Listen, I'll be back tomorrow, she says. She's just on a big old fucking drunkathon. That's what they said about me when they said I was faking it and all. Oh, he don't want to work. He just faking. Well, my tech advisor won't show up. Damn. Fuck. I've been alone for so long. It's just, I don't know. That fucking sucks, man. Hey, I'm gonna try for later on this afternoon or tonight, but if she's not here, really kind of count on her for um, of course, tech support. Of course, but uh, I would just say direction. Um, as in, like when I go off on my profanity laden addresses to the neighborhood, sometimes she'll tell me to not do it, and kind of only because she says that I won't. And I think about it, and she's right, and I mean she is, and that's why she's the boss. She's supposedly my secretary. If this was the 1950s, I'd be Perry Mason, and she'd be my secretary that was so sexy driving around in a little convertible. But this is a different era, and well, this ain't Perry Mason, baby. I'll see you guys. Anybody can help me, man. I mean, stop by. If you see me on the road, don't run me over. Stop and talk to me. Help me. The better I am, the better I am to everybody. I just never encountered total fucking assholes like these. I mean, this is beyond anything I've ever seen. I would expect it in communist Germany or communist Russia or Nazi Germany. It just amazes me that it's happening here. But the person that's doing it bragged about. I guess I thought they were kidding. I don't know. I don't live my life like that, and I think that they suck because they do. I'll see you guys. Crystal Wendy, if you're ever around, man. I'd like to do some rock and gray. I'm thinking metallic, but it washes out. I don't know how to do this. You know, crazy stuff. I know how to do some real crazy stuff though. Oh yeah. All right, we'll see you guys, man. Be good. I say give me a call or something, but I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna make up some storyboards. I'm gonna tell you the story about what's going on here. I think it's gonna be interesting because I'll be drawing cartoons. And that's where I could really use some help. I could use some help with the artwork and fucking everything. What am I talking about? Anybody that wants to help, come on over. Give me a call. Stop by. I don't give a damn. Get in touch with me. Thank you. Bye. See ya. I want a beer.